guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I did this beautiful sunset-y, I don't even know what to call it, but if you're interested in how I achieved this beautiful makeup look, then stay tuned. First thing I'm going to do is moisturize my face with my favorite moisturizer, and then I'm going to go in with some eye prepping. I'm going to prime my eyes with Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC, and I'm just going to distribute this throughout my eyelid, dragging it up to my crease, and then I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Natural Love eyeshadow palette. It's a new palette that just come out and it's so beautiful. I've been picking this up and using this every single day. It's perfect for beginners. It's perfect for people who aren't beginners, and I think it's just such a beautiful palette. It has all the everyday staples in it. I'm going to go in with a nude color and just drag this down my crease with a nice big fluffy brush, and then I'm going to go in with this burnt brown color in Makeup and Chill, and I'm gonna go in and just drag this right under the nude eyeshadow that I've applied on my crease area and just buff this in. Next, I'm going to carve out my eyelid, and I'm going to take some concealer. I'm using the MAC concealer in Studio Finish NC30, and I think what is key with this, because it is quite difficult to do, is to use a round synthetic brush of any kind, really, and to take your time with this, because when you want to carve out your lid, you want to make sure it's as precise as possible. And this makes the look much more cleaned up and neat. So what I like to do is take really small strokes and just kind of drag it over my lid area, just carving it out. The outer corner doesn't really matter, but you'll see why. I'm going to take a matte ivory eyeshadow, and it's in the color Heaven by the same palette, and I'm just going to take a brush and just press this into just the area I've carved out with concealer, just to set that and give you a really nice cut crease look. Next, I'm going in with that same crease color I used in the beginning, and I'm just going to now diffuse and blur out the outer corners because I don't really care to have them sharp. It's going to be a more smoky cut crease look. I'm gonna go in with this beautiful eyeshadow color, and it's the color Hot and Bothered in the same palette. Now this pigmentation is so deep and so rich. I love it. I was actually quite inspired by the rest of the eye look when I was doing this. At this point, I didn't know what I was doing with my makeup, but I was improvising, and this eyeshadow color inspired the rest of the look. It's so pretty. It's like a burnt orangey, yeah, like a burnt orange color. I'm just applying this to the middle outer section of my eyelid, and now I'm taking a blending brush and just blending that more into the inner corner of my eye, just to make sure everything is neat and blended out, because you want to make sure you blend. I'm gonna go in with this gold color called Fairy Tale. It's like a light gold, and just applying this to the inner corner and just meshing it with the burnt orange, creating this beautiful sunset on the beach type of look. I don't know, that's what it kind of reminds me of, to be honest. I'm going to take that same crease color and just drag this under my eye. I'm also mixing a little bit of the matte brown in Undercover and just blending that just under my eye, smoking it out a little. I'm going to take that same burnt orange and drag that into the rest of my bottom lash line. And yeah, you're pretty much done with the eyeshadows. Next, I'm going to work on my face, and I'm going to take some MAC Prep and Prime corrector and correct these dark circles. Now, usually I take this Prep and Prime and I drag it up to my lash line, but because I want to maintain the eyeshadow business I have going on my bottom lash line, I'm just going to drag it under my dark circles and not drag it up. Next, I'm going to take this MAC Studio Finish foundation. Now, I used to love this foundation. I forgot about it, and I recently pulled it out Love it. But I'm not at NC42 anymore since I've moved to London because there's no sun. I'm NC30 plus NC42, so I kind of mix the two, creating my perfect foundation shade. And because I've been really liking sheer coverage foundation, I'm going to take a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender, and just run it down my face, making sure the foundation is blended evenly and it's more sheer. I'm going to go in with my all-time favorite concealer in the color NC42 in the Studio Finish Concealer. Just using my finger and blending that in because I think that it melts the product in better into my skin. Because it's a very creamy concealer. I'm gonna go in with a beauty blender and just kind of clean that up a little. Next, I'm gonna contour and I'm gonna take my Milani Cream to Powder Foundation. Surprise, surprise. I use that like on every tutorial. I need to like find a replacement contour, but I just always come back to this because I love it so much. I'm just applying this to the outer sections of my face. And just dabbing. Next, I'm gonna go in with a setting powder. Going with a setting powder, and I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. And I'm not baking, I'm just setting using a rolling motion or a dabbing motion on my face. I'm gonna warm up my face and set the contour with some MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Deep Dark. I'm just gonna run this over the outer sections of my face, warming me up and giving me a fake tan because there's no sun. I'm gonna go in with the same color and contour my nose. This is like my favorite part. I get so satisfied when I contour my nose. I don't know why, I feel like it just meshes with my eyeshadow and just completes the look. Next, I'm going in with Captivating, which is a Tarte Amazonian Clay blusher. I love this color. This color is like the perfect coral, and to be honest, it says it lasts for 12 hours or 24 hours. I think it really does. Like, this blush lasts all day. I'm going to take the matte black eyeshadow in the same palette, and instead of using a liquid liner, I'm going to take this black eyeshadow and kind of line my lash line. So basically use it as a liner. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't want to take away from the eyeshadow, and I want it to be subtle, but I still want there to be my eyes. I just still want my eyes to be lined. So I'm taking an angled brush and just drawing in some liner with the black eyeshadow. And flicking it out a little. Next, I'm going in with my Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced and coating my lashes, prepping them for my lashes, making sure everything is blended. I love these blush highlighters. This is the new Too Faced Light. You Light Up My Life. Whoa. Blown away highlighter, and I'm just sweeping this on my cheekbones and right under my brow bone. I'm gonna go in with my Ardell Demi Wispies because these are the perfect lashes for everyone. Like, if you want a natural looking lash, this lash is my favorite. I use it, sometimes I use it every day as like an everyday lash. Yeah, I'm a diva like that. Yes, and then I'm going to go in with this really pretty pink lip liner by Milani, which is called Pretty Pink. I named it right now, and so they called it Pretty Pink. But it has this like weird iridescent like shimmer to it. Yeah, so I'm using this as a base, and then I'm going to go in with ColourPop's liquid lipstick in Midi, and I'm going to apply it right on top. Now, this lipstick color is so beautiful, but because I'm a medium complexion, I feel like it drowns me out a little. So I'm going to add some definition and contour my lips with some with a darker lip liner, and I'm going to be using MAC's Spice lip liner, and I'm just going to be adding some definition, and yeah, just making it makes me feel a little better. Last but not least, I'm going in with my Urban Decay setting spray and just setting this whole work of art that took so long to do For you guys it took like what, 10 minutes, but it actually takes an hour filming this makeup look because it's not sped up in reality. I'm also taking that highlighter and just applying it on the inner corners of my eyes. But yeah, I'm currently wearing I am wearing my Alhambra scarf by Chinutay & Co, and down below I will list a discount code where you can get money off when you shop at Chinutay & Co. And love you guys loads. Stay tuned for next week. Bye.